of our thriller opening, we have a monologue of our main character, Hannah, and basically she talks about the symbolism of the number 3 in the video, and she speaks and like lets us know what's in her mind. And this kind of like links back to Cape Fear, where there's a monologue right at the end where the girl says something about the mystery of Cape Fear, which leads the audience to think more and entices them to watch it. So the answer to this question would be yes.
Yeah, we did develop loads of kind of classic thriller conventions, such as normally in thriller films there's always a mystery or a complex storyline. In our film, Hannah has to solve a curse and try and get rid of it. Also, normally in thriller films, the narrative structure is normally dominated by the protagonist's view, which is, in ours, Hannah is like, when she says her monologue, that is showing that we kind of follow that as well. And also, the antagonist force is normally stronger than the protagonist force, and in ours, Hannah, who is a protagonist, is weaker than the antagonist force, which is a curse. So in that sense, yes, we follow some typical conventions in thriller films. Yeah.
And our thrillers like psychological slash supernatural. And like in most psychological thrillers, they keep the audience guessing and they don't really understand the plot until it's like handed to them. So that's what we try to do with ours by giving the monologue at the beginning to keep them waiting and to entice them.
And also, like, we follow typical settings that you would find in thriller films. Like, usually you would find it that the setting is in the place of comfort, i.e. home. And that's like something Hitchcock said, that it's usually best to, oh god, I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
Evil can find its place anywhere, basically.
Yeah.
So, like, the curse is with her in her place of comfort, where it usually shouldn't be, which also creates the sense of, like, the thrillery part of it.
Yeah.
So, another typical convention that we used was using white in Hannah's clothing to represent her purity. However, there was also black in her dress, which kind of reflects her like mind and is kind of weird and strange and like dangerous because she's having suicidal thoughts. So she's kind of like in balance between good and bad. Well, in our thriller, it's based around a girl who's trying to commit suicide to get away from a repeated cycle that she's been living for years due to a curse. So, in a way, I think we did, because suicide is quite a controversial topic which most people don't like to touch on, whereas we did it because it was kind of interesting and confusing for the audience because they didn't know what was going on at the beginning.
We also broke like typical stereotypes about, in our film it was blonde girls have fun, but instead we kind of changed this, and like Hannah, who was obviously in a distraught position, she was committing suicide, so we obviously broke that stereotype by the way we dressed her, hot smudged makeup, and yeah.
She looked very like broken and not what everyone sees, like when everyone's like, oh, blonde girls, party girls, fun, exciting. Well, in a way she did, because she'd come back from a party. Yeah.
Yeah, so in that sense we did follow some stereotypes, but we also broke it.